Hi all, today I am going to show the FileAdapter sample. So I am creating a new application called FileAdapter application. I am selecting the show application and click on next. So I am starting with a project called image read composite, which reads the image file and writes to an output location with different names. The file name is different. I'm clicking on finish. So I have created an empty composite. So as I have to read the file from one location, I am dragging this file adapter on the service side, naming it as read image file. Click on next and click on next. As I have to select the read file as an operation type, I am selecting the read file. The operation file name will be read. Click on next. So here I wanted to add the incoming directory location. So this is my incoming location directory. So and I have selected this process file recursive. What it will do is, so it will take this samples in directory as the root directory, and if you go to the directories, so I have a folder called new folder. You place the file under the in directory or under the new folder directory, it will start reading the files from the in directory and even the new folder directory also. So we will discuss more about while testing the process. And if you click on archive, so what exactly it will do is, it will read the file and it will copy the file to this archive directory. So I am giving the archive location as archive, and if you select this delete files after successful retrieval, it will delete the file. It will delete all the files after reading the file. So what exactly it will do is, first it will read the file from this incoming directory and it will delete the file, and then it will archive the same file to this archive directory. Click on next. So what type of files do you want to do? As I told you, this sample is for reading an image file. I am giving it as star.jpeg. So I am reading the file which ends with an extension called star.jpeg. I am clicking on next. So I am setting the polling frequency to 10 seconds and click on next. As it is an image file, we don't have any structure for image file, so we have to select this native format. Translation is not required, which is nothing but a package now. Click on next, click on finish. So we have created sample file adapter which will read the file from input directory. So in the same fashion, we need to create in service for references here also to write the file to some output location. Click on next. I'm just naming it as write image file. Click on next. Click on next. I'm selecting the operation type as write file. So where do you want to write the file? So I have a location called out. I'm giving the output location. So what is my file naming convention? So here I specify a naming convention called sequence.jpeg. So for example, if you place a file called a.jpeg in the end directory, then it will be read by process and it will write to the output location which starts with 1.jpeg. If you place another file called b.jpeg, then it will create a file called 2.jpeg in the output directory. So like that, if you place n number of files, it will create 1 to n.jpg files. Click on next. So we are writing the image file, right? So we don't have any schema for this one, so we need to select this native format schema translation method. Click on next and click on finish. This finishes the creation of write file adapter. So as we have to use this adapters in one of the components, and dragging the bevel process on the component side. So I am selecting the 2.0 specification and then naming the process name as image bevel process, and the process has to start automatically, right? So I don't know the service in different types, so I'm selecting this different service like that. Click on OK. It will create another bevel process. Save all. Double click the bevel process. It will open another window. So go to the compose.xml file. So and if you want to use this adapter in this bevel process, we need to wire this process to this bevel process. In the same fashion, if you want to use this FileAdapter in this bevel process, we need to wire. Save all. You double click the bevel process. You can see these both adapters in the bevel process. As we have to read the file, we need to use the receive activity, and we need to drag this receive activity to the read image file partner link and name it as receive image file, and make sure that you click on select create instance and click on this green symbol to create a variable. Create a variable, apply. Okay. So as we have to write the file to another location, we have to drag invoke activity and drag this invoke activity to write image file. Name it as invoke write file and click on this plus symbol. Okay. Click on apply. Okay. So we have created two variables: receive variable, invoke variable. Receive is used to get the data from the read image file partner link, and invoke is we have created invoke variable to write the file location using this write image file partner link. So we have to drag this same activity between this receive image file and invoke write file. And name it as same data. Double click this one. So as we have selected opaque schema while configuring the adapter, so you will be able to see the element as opaque element, which is nothing but base 64. Even they have selected the same schema, native schema, for while writing the file also. So you will be able to see opaque schema base 64 in the invoke write in file info variable. So we have to drag this opaque element on the receive element to the opaque element under invoke write file input variable. Apply. Okay. So this finishes the complete process of how to read an image file and write it to other location. So save all. Right click this process. Image with composite. Deploy to application server. I'm giving base version 1.0. Next. Click on my machine. This is the application server that I configured. Click on next. Select the partition as samples. Click on next. Click on finish. It will start deploying our process. So the process has deployed successfully. You can see the deployment finish. And if you navigate to the in console, just refresh the show icon and expand samples. Here you can see the file composite which you have created, image rate composite. So the process got successfully deployed. So now I am going to test this process. So I have one file called test.jpg. I am copying the file and placing the file under samples in directory. Just refresh it. You can see here, right? The file got automatically deleted. And if you go to the samples again and see the click on archive, the file got archived test.jpg underscore some base64 format file. If you go to the samples again, click on out folder. Now the file name is true.jpg. So, and if you navigate to the in console, click on the image read composite. So we have an instance called fix001 completed. Click on this one. So everything got completed. Click on the image read build process. So if you click on the flow, it will show the pictorial representation of the flow. This is the receive image file receive activity which reads the data from the input directory. Here is the assign data, which is nothing but a message statement, assigns the value from receive image file to invoke write file input variable, and it will write the file to the output location. Now I am going to discuss about the process recursive file options that we configured while reading the file. So I am copying another file and renaming it as test1. So I'm copying this test2 samples in directory, and I'm copying this test1.jpg to new folder under in directory. So here you can see, right, the file got even deleted from the new folder under in directory. And if you navigate to the samples out directory, see a file called 3.jpg 4.jpg. So this discuss about the process recursive file option. So this completes the sample of how to read an image file and how to write the same file to output directory with different file names. Thank you.